One of my favorite sayings is, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. And this is where I think we have to return to joy. We have to return to fun, return to things which we thought was only specific for certain times of life. And we always hear the phrase from people, uh, be an adult, stop being a child. And as much as we love to say we don't say those things, we do say it. We do say it to people we love, we people we care about. But the essence of being ourselves and basically expressing ourselves without any fear of judgment or anxiety around that topic, that is what it is. So that is what we are going to tune into a little bit. So I invite you to find a place where you can be undisturbed, and if you can bring around a pen paper and start to put your thoughts into paper. Start to bring your ideas, whatever you're saying right now, whatever your things which you have shared as something you would like to do, onto paper, and start to create things. So without even looking at what it means or like how it affects things, just simply find something you need to do that brings you joy, that helps you. And it's something which we have to remember, joy is not a reward for finishing our to-do list. It's part of what gives life energy. So you were born with joy. It's not something to find. It's something to remember. So let us today just reflect on joy. So let us begin our practice today. So thank you for being here, and I hope you can find a place where you'll be undisturbed. Bring your toys, bring your play toys with you, whatever is available. Find something which can be used as a prop for play. So let's just take a moment to arrive. So find a comfortable position, whether seated, lying down, or gently supported. Allow your body to rest in a way that feels kind. So let's begin with a breath as always. A soft inhale and even a softer exhale. Again, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let the day start to dissolve behind you. There is nowhere else to be. Nothing you need to do. Except to welcome yourself back to joy. So let's begin with the body. Bring your attention to your feet. Feel them resting, supported by the earth. Now gently move your awareness up through the ankles, the shins, the knees. Notice any sensations of tightness, warmth, stillness. Nothing needs to be different. Just allow whatever is here. Let your awareness float upward to your hips, your spine, your shoulders. Noticing, are you holding anything? If so, see if you can loosen the grip, even just a little. So let your shoulders soften, maybe rolling them up and gently releasing them. Let your jaw unclench. Let your hands rest. Feel your breath grounding you, anchoring you. You are safe, you are held right here, right now. Now, gently imagine you wake up one morning and something is different. Joy is not just allowed, it's invited, it's waiting, like a friend at the door. So you wake up and joy is waiting. You feel light, you feel maybe a little bit of curiosity, maybe even a little playful as soon as you notice that joy is waiting. So, what does your day look like now in this version of your life? Where do you go? What do you do? For no other reason than it delights you. See it clearly. Just wake up. You are wake up waiting something and joy is waiting for you. And what do you do? Where do you go? For no reason other than joy, other than fun. See it clearly. No rush. No rush. It might be worth taking a few moments here just to see that picture really clearly. Who are you with? What sounds do you hear? What colors surround you? What's your expression on your face, in your body? And let yourself live in that day for a while. And you don't need to earn any of this. You don't need to justify it. It belongs to you. It always has. Breathe in that version of you. Breathe out any resistance to it. Maybe there is a bit of pushback. So breathe in this new version of you, which is playful and joyful. Breathe out any resistance to it. So any place in your body you feel tension, tightness, because you are feeling joy, just notice it and let it go. And now imagine that joy itself comes to sit beside you. It has a voice, a presence, a message. It wants to tell you something. What does joy want to say to you right now? Maybe it's something very simple. You don't have to try so hard. Or let's just go outside and play. Whatever it is, listen without judgment. Just receive whatever is coming. And here's the fun part. Whatever comes up, you get to respond. What would you like to say to joy? Have you missed it? Do you want to welcome it back? And take a few quiet breaths here in conversation with the part of you that still remembers fun and joy in life. Gently now. Returning to your breath, feel your feet again, your body supported by the ground beneath you. Wiggling your fingers or toes if that is comfortable. And as you return, ask yourself, what's one small joyful thing I could do today just because I want to? And let that be enough. So when you're ready, gently open your eyes or lift your gaze. You are here, you are human, and joy is not lost. And it's been waiting for you to notice. So thank you for practicing this short reflection on joy. So, why we lose our joy and how to invite it back. So, today's session is a response to something again I've heard some of my clients speak about, something I imagine you felt too. They say things like, I just want to feel joy again. I just want to feel fun and not just functional. I'm tired of just doing the same thing over and over again. I want to actually live. These are things which I hear a lot. And every time I hear that, I feel it because I've been there too. And I am there sometimes, every day, sometimes in the day, this happens. And let's be honest, life doesn't exactly make joy easy. The only people who experience joy freely are the young people amongst us. And even them, sometimes they get boundaried or they get told about how that is not the case. So we are rewarded for being what? Productive. We are rewarded for being productive, not playful. Unless you play something which people love and there is some support behind it. Otherwise, people don't consider play as something that is productive. And why is play not productive? We praised for being busy but not present. And slowly, quietly, joy becomes an afterthought. Something we think we have to earn. Or even worse, save for the weekends. This is a fun one. We live for those 2 days, some people 1 day, some people no days, or for those days in between. We live for these days. Wait until we are on some faraway place to have fun. We sometimes think like, oh, we get away from this place and then we'll have fun, and then what? We come back and still try to be productive. So here's the thing which we want to look at is like, what is joy? What is joyfulness for you right now? It's not a luxury. It's not a reward. It is part of being productive. Play is part of our path back to whole living. We are here to play. So let me tell you about a story. So there was someone who told me, I can't remember the last time I've laughed for no reason. Even when I do fun things, I'm still not enjoying it. And we got curious together. So not just about what joy looked like from the outside, but what it feels like in the inside. And the answer surprised her. It wasn't big, it wasn't expensive, it was small, unexpected, present. And for this person, it was she remembered dancing with her child in the kitchen. Simple thing which brought her so much joy. And I think this one resonates with me as well as singing in the car when there's nobody watching. Or you expect like nobody's listening to it, but singing in the car out loud brings so much joy for me. I don't know why. So, for me, what joy sounds like and feels like is very important. What does it feel like? What does it whisper to you? So what is your joy? So the idea is like we have lost joy from our existence. We just use it as a tool. We get there. We use it as something which we need to earn. But what happens when we stop asking why we are not joyful, but instead, when we stop asking, what should I do today? And start asking, what would feel fun even for 5 minutes? Joy returns. What would feel fun right now in this talk we are having? What would feel fun right now? And if there are any suggestions, I would welcome it. But yeah, what would feel fun? Maybe just doing a little bit of a dance, maybe feels fun. Maybe singing out loud in your kitchen right now. I will not hear it, obviously, but that could be fun. Maybe making funny faces, which you think may be fun. I mean, these are not fun for me, but it may be fun for you. And that's another thing. So the hard part isn't knowing what brings you joy. The hard part is the second aspect, which is giving ourselves permission, which we have been denied for best part of our life. So I ask you now, gently, what if joy didn't need to be useful? What if fun didn't need to be scheduled? What if being fully alive is the real goal? Fully alive. So, here's your practice today. Do one small thing today that delights you. Could be small. It's not a check a box exercise. You can do whatever you want. Pause at least once this day and ask, what would feel joyful right now? Right now, what would feel joyful? And speak to your inner joy like it's a friend. Once you haven't, once you have not seen in a while, it'll always pick up. It will always pick up when you try to call it. Try not to tell your joy not to arrive, and you see what happens. Joy is always there. So, what did we learn from all this? Joy doesn't need to be spectacular. It just needs to be true for you. And every time you choose it, you rewrite your story, not from survival but from aliveness. So I invite you to share all your stories here and how you made this little brief experience joyful, and how you are going to do that over and over again. And every time you choose it, you rewrite your story, not from survival, but from aliveness. So that is the power of joy. That is how we return to joy. That is how we practice joy. That is how we become alive in joy. And whatever joy is for you may not be the same for others. So bringing a sense of understanding of what joy means. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for remembering how to play. And thank you for being brave enough to want joy. So until next time, this is Daily Practice with Nikhil. Breathe in joy. Breathe out just because you've got this. And I'll see you again on the next catch up. Until then, take it easy.